Steve Cardenas, a.k.a. Rocky the Red Power Ranger, and you are watching Smart Tank Revolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at 2. Again, I am your solo host today, Joey Business. And as you can tell from that little tweak in the intro, the match that I'm going to be talking about next, where we're still talking about Payback, is going to be none other than The Miz versus L.A. Knight. And this one had me ready to go. Once it was announced, their promo back and forth has been fire. I think people really still, almost 20 years later, don't give The Miz his flowers. They still don't recognize how great this guy is. He is the ultimate utility player. If you give him something to bite on, he will knock it out of the park every single time. He doesn't need to be a champion at this point in his career. He's been it twice. He's been a multi-time Intercontinental champion. He's been tag champion. Pretty much the only thing he hasn't done is win the Rumble. So maybe that's in the cards for him someday. I doubt it with the current, trajectory of the WWE. But yeah, he, again, knocked it out of the park. Him and LA Knight had a great encounter on Raw a few weeks ago when The Miz called him out in the ring and said that he thinks he's looking at a Attitude Era fanboy playing cosplay in his ring. You can't argue with him because that is the criticism of LA Knight. But here's the thing. Just because it's true doesn't make it a bad thing. People forget that a lot of things are derivative of everything these days. Triple H's run as world champ in 2004 was derivative of Harley Race. And it was fantastic. So, I mean, if it works, it works. LA Knight is on a roll. The guy has got over organically. He is an absolute gem. And it's great to watch him just soar. And this was the right pairing. He needed an actual feud to bite onto, to, spread his wings and show his stuff. And this was the right call. Rest in peace to one of my all-time faves. We just lost him. Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt. That feud didn't do anything for LA Knight. It didn't do anything for Bray Wyatt either. It was kind of just there. LA Knight is a guy who's not going to wow you in the ring, but he's very sound. However, he is so good on the stick. However, he also has room to grow on the stick because I have to say, as big of a fan I am of LA Knight currently, The Miz has definitely outshined him on all their microphone encounters. The Miz is just pretty much flawless. LA Knight had some stumbles and fumbles. And I mean, the second one, Miz eviscerated him, absolutely eviscerated him when he called him out on being in, in all these commercial and The Rock's reality show, The Hero, and he couldn't even be the hero of the own show, and he was eliminated first. I mean, that was just gold. This was a great feud. I was looking very forward to this. I thought going in, this was a paper-thin card. You had the women with the cage match. That was obviously going to be some semi-main or a main. But I thought this might be the one you hang your hat on because it had the most to grab onto. However, again, the powers that be, they went right from the cage match, which started out red hot. Usually you slow down into this, and it just kept getting hotter. And you had John Cena return as the host of Payback, which really added a nice little treat to it because you got him in the ring with Miz and a little bit of, a promo war and a battle. And it's always good to see John and, give back. And he's still got a lot to give to the WWE universe. So he, after some comedy, became the guest referee for this, which I thought was fantastic because it's funny. I didn't notice until he said it. We've never seen John Cena host anything for WWE. He's been everything but a host. And I thought that was great to see. So that was different. And then, he's never been a ref. So to have him be like, you can't be a ref, you don't even have a shirt. And he's like, oh, just got one. Everything went in. But this was put there for LA Knight to keep moving forward. And The Miz doesn't have any problem with doing that at this point in his career. So I thought it was the right move. I was very, very happy with it. And it was sound. It was good. So getting back to my earlier point, yeah, LA Knight is definitely harkened from the Attitude Era. There's the combination of, for me, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. He's like the perfect mishmash of the two of them. You know, he's got the real smash mouth style of Stone Cold, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, finish. And then he's got the mic skills of somewhat like The Rock. So there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if it works, it works. There's no one on the roster like him right now currently. So why can't he go with this? This is also, you know, LA Knight sprinkled in. So this is also Eli Drake sprinkled in. It works. And this was the perfect showcase for it tonight. I liked John Cena in the ring, keeping the peace, keeping, you know, the justice. He wasn't playing favorites. He was, you know, big match John with his virtuous things. And LA Knight, you saw a lot of Stone Cold in him with the challenge of authority. He didn't matter if John was a babyface or not. And I think this is why LA Knight works right now. It's kind of an anomaly. He shouldn't have succeeded. But thank God to the wisdom of Triple H, he saw what we see, that this guy is a player. And this guy is a very near future player, big time in the WWE. You know, a la Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. And I think that's what you're going to see. But Miz did his thing, looked great, very smooth. LA Knight looked great. You know, LA Knight has a very basic but crisp style. It's believable. It's not a bunch of flips and kicks. It's, you know, when he throws a punch or he throws a kick, you believe it. It works. And it's really, really interesting. So, I mean, I liked it. Long story short, there was some, you know, confusion once in a while. John had some contention with LA Knight. John had some contention with The Miz. In the end, back and forth battle. BFT, blunt force trauma. Middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight gets the win as he should. Crowd is extremely happy. Go back and watch the match. When he enters, they're happy. When he wins, it's a huge pop. The guy's over. And I liked the idea that he wasn't, you know, oh, he's a babyface, John's a babyface, so they got to be babyfaces. There was a little bit of, they teased some tension there. But John gave the endorsement at the end, at the top of the ramp, which is a ringing endorsement for LA Knight. I think the next logical step is for him to be a U.S. champion. I think Ray is going to drop that title to someone very soon, and LA Knight's going to take it off that person. It wouldn't make sense for LA Knight to take it off Ray unless it's in like a triple threat or a battle royal. But yeah, it was a great match. Well, it wasn't a great match. It was a very good match, but I give it a 3 because of everything surrounding it. It just had the whole package. It wasn't as classic as the opening match, but there was nothing to complain about. And isn't that what we want in the end? I just got to say, LA Knight, moving forward on the card, another great show. Yeah.